Hello again, boys and girls. Now we're going to do science, and by now your parents should have picked up a special box for you because we are going to be studying the life cycle of a butterfly. Now here behind me I have a poster of the whole life cycle, but I've covered it up because I only want you to look at what we're looking at in our specimen cup. Okay, so in your cup you should have 5 very small caterpillars, and this stage is called the larvae stage. You will see how quickly they will grow in a couple of days. And down below is their food. Okay, you don't want to shake this or put it in sunlight. You want to keep it in the house where it's not too cold and not too hot. And you will notice each day they're going to grow a little bigger and bigger. So right here is a zoomed in picture, but for you it probably looks small, of what the eggs look like on a leaf. So the first stage is egg, and they're so tiny. One time Miss Sweeney couldn't let hers free one year, and because it was too cold and rainy outside, so they laid eggs, and the eggs are so teeny tiny little green dots. So these are enlarged, okay, and then when they come out of the egg they're super small. So what you're looking at right now is about this size, okay? And I printed one on the computer so you could see what it looks like as it goes. It'll get bigger, but this is what it looks like enlarged. Ours are not that big. Ours will not get, that's on paper, that's big. But you will see, you'll be amazed at how quickly they grow. I know most of you did this last year with Miss Barbara or Mrs. Egan or Miss Francesca, but this time now you're going to learn the science of the life cycle of the butterfly. So the first is the egg, and out of the egg comes a teeny tiny caterpillar, and that stage is called the larvae stage. So the first stage is egg, then when the caterpillar comes out of the egg, it's called the larvae stage, and each day it will grow bigger and bigger. So what you're going to do for me today, in the journal that came with it, yours is smaller, mine is on big paper, I copied one of yours. There are cups that look like yours. So each day you're going to draw, you're going to be a scientist, you're going to observe, okay, and you're going to draw the changes that you see. So I drew a cup here, okay, so I'll use my brown crayon and put some of the food in there because it's a brownish greenish color. So you could probably also use that light green crayon that you have, okay, to make it look more like it does in the cup, because as scientists we draw how things really look and how they are, okay? This is not fantasy, this is reality, okay? So there's the food, and in your cup you may also notice that there is some webbing. Now the webbing is that helps protect them. If they were out in nature in a tree, right, and the wind blew, they would fly off it. So they produce, with their saliva, and they produce webbing, and the webbing helps protect them. Now, I don't want you shaking it and making them fall out of their webbing, but that webbing is there because they make that to help protect them. If they were in a tree and the wind blew, they wouldn't fly off. Okay, so you'll make the food on the bottom, so you're going to draw what you see in your cup, okay? And they look like they're a brownish black color, and they're not big yet, so you don't want to make them big. I can't find my black. All right, I'm going to just use brown now. So let me see where mine are. I actually have one up on the ceiling. So I'm going to draw a little in there. Teeny tiny legs. Don't make them too big because each day they're going to get bigger. Okay, you want to be accurate. How does it really look? Okay, I have one up over here on the side. I'll make some legs. Okay, another one over here on the other side. Make some legs on it, little legs. Okay, and you'll see they'll move. They spend a lot of time eating. Okay, and I got one toward the bottom. Let's see if I can find my black crayon. Wait a minute. can't find my black crayon. Oh, wait. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to add a little black to make it look like how they really look. Okay? Here is another picture of what an egg looks like. But again, this is enlarged. They're really teeny, teeny, tiny. So tiny, it's amazing that anything even comes out of them. Okay, boys and girls, so today was just an introduction of what we'll be working on in science, the butterfly life cycle, and you already know the first two stages. The first stage is the egg, okay, and the second stage is the larvae stage. That is when they're caterpillars. So the whole time they're caterpillars, they'll be in the larvae stage. So in your journal, your daily observation, okay, you're going to have to draw small because they're small little cups. Okay, that's what you're going to do. And we will do this every day. We'll look at ours. Here's, let you look at mine. Can you see it? There you go. And then see there's one on the lid. All right, boys and girls, I hope you're excited about this. I'm excited to do it with you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.